I'm walking through Lafayette Village in North Raleigh, North Carolina. Cobblestone streets, boutique shops. It's like a small European oasis. But what draws me in is not just the charm of the village. Right here I find the Chocolate Boutique. It's more than just a shop. It's a sanctuary built on resilience. Kesha Dozier, the owner, has turned her personal struggles of potentially facing breast cancer and of having a double mastectomy into a chocolate city of hope. She's now crafting chocolates that kind of taste like perseverance to me. In this tiny village, among the sweet aroma of the chocolate, I see that travel is not just about places, but it's about the stories that remind us of the strength we all carry inside. But let's be real, it's about the chocolate too. They say that travel heals and awakens the spirit. On my quests, I find and share stories of ordinary people doing extraordinary things in interesting places. My name is Gibbs, and I travel for culture.
Hello, my name is Kesha Dozier. I'm a mom, a friend, a pioneer in the fight against cancer, a chocolatier, owner of the Chocolate Boutique, and I create food for thought. This is the Chocolate Boutique, and we are located in North Raleigh, in North Carolina. We have been here for going on 16 years. So the Chocolate Boutique provides an assortment of different chocolates, whether you're a huge chocolate fan or just dabbling and beginning your passion for chocolate. So we've got chocolate and ice cream, and we do corporate gifts. We do chocolate making parties as well, which are a lot of fun. It's amazing how when you pair chocolate with beverages such as wine, which we do a lot, but then there's also tequilas and bourbons and coffees and teas. Each of them bring their own different flavor profiles to pair with each other. So we really like to pair chocolate and wine and enjoy the nutty tones or the cacao coffee tones and the berry tones and the fruit flavors. Fruits are very popular paired with chocolate, so we do a lot of that as well here too. So the tastings are great because you can grab a glass of wine or a bottle and, choose your favorite truffles and then go sit out on the patio and enjoy it on a nice warm summer day. I'm originally from New Jersey, growing up near Hershey, PA, not far in South Jersey. I remember times when you could walk down the streets, you'd smell chocolate, in addition to seeing it being made everywhere around you. So just have always had an affinity for chocolate. My background is in the biological sciences by trade. There's truly a science to chocolate making. Continuing education in chocolate is a lot more fun, I took a little bit of time off from the biotech world and said whether I am compensated for it or not, I want to be able to do something that I love and that I'm passionate about. And it definitely was and still is chocolate. I looked for an area, looked for where the need was. I felt like North Carolina area here was, there was definitely a need for fine chocolate. Chocolate is very regional, so whatever flavor profiles you grew up with, your palate sort of acclimates and adjusts to that. So you really love that type of flavor profile wherever you travel for the rest of your life. It's interesting. People love sponge candy and people love different things that come from where they grew up and what they're accustomed to. Our goal is to provide just that, an experience. But the beauty of what we do and what we try to provide for people is a total experience. From the music, from our location, we're in a European style shopping center without having to leave your neighborhood. You don't even have to get on the plane to do that. You can enjoy all of that right here. And in doing so, just being able to explain and educate people on different things regarding chocolate, so we love to educate. We do a lot of off-site events as well too. So chocolate is great for team building events. Someone at a large accounting firm had the great idea, we've got 90 students, potential prospects coming in. Can we have a really gigantic chocolate making party? And you bring your machines and we make chocolate. And that's part of what we do. Off-site parties, on-site parties. We also have Flo. She is a 2-flavor chocolate fountain. So she's one of the few in North Carolina that does 2 different flavors. So dark chocolate, milk chocolate, peanut butters, cheeses, amazing things. It's endless. My mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, 2 aunts, all on my maternal side mainly, were diagnosed with breast cancer at young ages, and it was an aggressive form. So being right here in the Triangle near Duke University, thank God, I was able to go through genetic testing, and I decided to have an elective double mastectomy. And Duke said, Kesha, you've got something we've not isolated before from a gene or genetic perspective, and just go ahead and do it. And it was very freeing. I did it. And then they put my daughter and I on the cover of their financials. They really just were incredible to help spread the word that women can have options when it comes to this. You aren't necessarily tied to your genetic makeup forever. You can make your own decisions, have options that can impact your life long term. So I still mentor women because it's still on their website. It's really connected me with the community in a different way. And we work with the Duke Cancer Institute and Clinical Research Institute as well too, and we'll do fundraisers as well. So just being a small chocolate company, we're not bringing in millions for Duke Cancer Research, but just the word of mouth and the shared voice that we have here is great. It's been good.
For those women who may have similar dreams and goals and want to kind of move forward,
yes,
what would you tell them?
I would definitely tell them there's always a way. You will make it happen. Just believe in yourself. Reach out to your village, I would tell them. Being an independent, pretty strong-willed person, I don't tend to like to ask for help. But there are times when you do need to call on your village and say, hey, can you help me with this? I would say learn how to do that a little earlier than I did even, because all people can do is say no, but who says no, I'm not gonna help you, So ask for what you need. People are very generous for the most part and would be willing to help, and let them know what your goals are, and then make sure that you pay it forward when it's your turn, and do the same thing.
Hey, thank you for watching our video. And by the way, as we travel across the globe, we look for untold stories that matter. Those stories that make each travel destination unique. So like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, then leave a comment, because the next adventure could be right in your own backyard. We'll catch you on the next journey.